Hello there, and welcome to Hammerman for today, January the 2nd of 2017. Yes, this video is getting out a little bit later than normal because, well, I'm not done my holiday revelries, if you would. And I just got home, but I definitely wanted to get this out because I know a lot of people are missing the old daily events. So, also, you might notice, if you looked really hard, something's a little different about this stage 1. Something like that residence that just got blowed up. That's right, no Hot Pocket. That's right, pizza free. I'm done. No, I'm not done. I honestly, I have been rocking the double builders. I have non-stop for, well, since they came out. It's been a couple of weeks at least. Been rolling through 2 upgrades non-stop, like literally to the point where I've got them timed out because most of the upgrades are like 1 day or 1 day in 2 hours or 1 day in 4 hours, and I've got them all paired up, so I've got similar length upgrades, I guess, so I can pair those up all nicely, and I roll with like a 1 day 2 hour, 1 day 4 hour for a little bit until it pushes when I can do my upgrade back far enough. Then I've got a couple of things that are only on like 16-hour timers, so then I do a 16-hour upgrade, which like knocks it back to the beginning of the window of time where I can play, and then I kind of inch it forward again towards the end of the window, and like literally I just like cycle on that and keep both workers working 24/7 right through the holidays, because as it turns out, you don't have to pay them overtime or holiday pay, so booyah grandma. I don't... Sorry, I have not... I don't know where booyah grandma came from, but like, my buddy in high school used to say that just as a joke. So yes, booyah grandma. Don't worry, we're not suggesting, you know, doing things to the elderly. They are very important and lovely people who should be revered for lasting as long as they have without killing all of us acting like idiots because we're young and dumb and don't know any better. Tangent. Back to the hammer. So, okay, yes, no pizza. Right, pizza free. The reason we're pizza free is because with all of these upgrades that I've done and all of these efforts that I have put in, I wanted to see what my defenses could pull off pizza free. So we're going gluten-free on this attack, and as you can see, so far so good. We're coasting right on through stage 4 this is, so not by any means struggling to wipe out the first couple of stages. As usual, they're, you know, pretty easy unless you got really low level defenses, because don't get me wrong, you go back enough in these videos for Hammerman, I'm pretty sure at the beginning I couldn't make it past like stage 3 and sometimes stage 4. Like, I feel like the earlier Hammermans were pretty bad because I had like shut down my defenses many moons ago and had not upgraded them until all my offensive stuff had been upgraded, and now I'm kind of burning through. I kind of wish that I had the double builders when all my defenses were even lower level at the very beginning of that. Definitely not during the landing crash, because it would just, like, to keep up with the resources, it would just crazy. Honestly, even with the defenses as I am sitting now, where like most of my stuff is around like the 2 million, let's say, just for ease of whatever, it's 2 million per resource per upgrade. So like 4 million of each resource is really what I need to call, call it a day and start upgrading stuff. Obviously, some things cost more, some things cost less, but we can kind of generalize around that range. And pulling off 4.4 of everything per day is tapping me out. Like, I am burning through my map like crazy. I couldn't imagine trying to do that with, say, like 2 level 22 landing craft upgrades, where like you'd be looking at 10 million stone or something insane, or like 10 million plus stone and like 10 million iron, and just like there is no way. That's just crazy talk, unless you've got like 4 resource rewards, and then you still boost your masterpiece because you're like, and I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure there's people out there that could pull it off, and like, if you lined up your map with a bunch of whales, it's doable, but just not easily doable, and definitely not doable by me. But getting through the regular like defenses and stuff, I feel like it's been no problem. Also handy is like the really big expensive stuff has already been done, so now it's kind of the like my cannons. I'm slowly working my cannons up and stuff like that, and obviously doing pretty good, because I feel like we are on stage 6 right now, and still no Hot Pocket to grace the defenses and basically just like muscle our way through. So that's pretty nice. I feel very encouraged. I feel like my defenses are starting to not be a joke, which is especially exciting for me, because I'm not gonna lie, for the last little bit I have seriously been contemplating just writing off the old blue statues and going full offensive, partially for the task force, partially to see, what kind of silliness I can get up to. Also, to bring you some videos of some strategies other than, tank medic, because obviously if you're rocking 100% damage boost with 200% energy boost, Smoky Warriors and Smoky Zookas are going to be far more effective. It's just the way of the world. But I gotta zoom in here, because look at that. Look at how close that is. And go Rockets! Nope. That's right. We lost with 1 rifle and 3 Zookas standing, all of which had no health. Like, literally, if one of the Patrick the Starfishes from the beach could have just like flown over and farted on those 4 dudes, we would have had a win. I'm just saying. Like, if a parrot dropped an egg on one of them, boom. Well, especially the Zookas, because they were kind of close, and I picture the egg being more of like a scatter shot and being able to take out multiples. Like, if the parrot had just dropped an egg on the 3 Zookas, we would have had our win. So of course, I did what you do when you run into a loss like that. I shuffled some things around, and basically all I did was, you can see a building at the very back there that's been blown up by a barrage already. That was a machine gun or a sniper tower or something. Who cares? Doesn't matter. The point is, all I did was move that thing to the back. That was the grand coup de grace. That was, yeah. Just move the one building to the back, get it out of there. All the surrounding buildings suddenly have more health because they aren't hit by the AoE of the barrage, and you got that extra building replaced with something hopefully of similar stature, and wham wham wham, win the internet, thank you ma'am. And as you can see, just the one very, very minor change makes a huge difference. Because we stomped Hammerman that time. Moving on to stage 7, yes, as you can probably see from this base, it has been changed around many, many times, because, well, the first couple of attempts, I lost. Because obviously the first one was Sans Hot Pocket, which failed so miserably, so very, very miserably. I was just like, oh, that's embarrassing. We can't even show that. I got down like 50 riflemen, and that's it. Everything else was just a roll through. But then, you know, changed some things around, had to move things, had to adjust things, had to shift, obviously, mines in a very big way. All said and done, obviously, we're moving in the right direction because it's not just a steamroller you can see here. Um, this time. Yes, coming through, I was a little worried. Also, like the one attempt I tried to Hammerman, hammer time it ham sandwich it. This is hammer time. Ham sandwich it, which is my other base layout, because I saw, Grens, and I was hoping the Grens would be dropped first. We can melt the Grens. And no. On stage 7, Supercell wants you to suffer a lot more than that. So, of course, that's not how we rolled. Now, as you can see, everything's kind of curving around slowly. We've got the last couple of defenses doing what they can to slowly pick things off. We got some really, really hurt grenadiers and one lone boom cannon. Oh, Boomy the boom cannon did what it could do as best as it could do. And then it's just the Grens coasting right on through all of our defenses. Now, the good news is, having the Grens go through all of our defenses bought us a bunch of time. And if we zoom right in here... oh, look at it go! No! Yeah, we win. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day.